This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 319. And today I want to talk about, sorry about the background noise. Today I want to talk about the difference between cravings and hunger. This is a great question that my best friend just asked me. And I wanted to do a podcast with her, but she ran out the room. So I am going to, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself, which is a great Russ song. Anybody out there struggling with having to do everything themselves, check out this song by Russ, R-U-S-S. I think it's called Fuck It, I'll Do It Myself. Something like that. Do it myself. Okay. So now the difference between hunger and cravings is that hunger is a feeling that is very emotionally stable, and it is not affected. It's not affected by hunger is something everybody has, but they don't feel a need that they have to eat. You may want to eat and you may be hungry, but it's not a very significant pull towards something. For example, when I get hungry, it's not that I have to eat a certain fruit or vegetable. When I see the fruit and vegetable and it's ripe, okay, I can eat that. But see, with a craving, and I'm trying to describe a feeling, an emotion, so it's hard for me. But cravings I don't believe in cravings, I believe in addictions. Cravings are addictions to certain foods. You cannot become addicted to fruit and vegetables. You cannot. Of course, we all know you can become addicted to processed foods, processed sugar, processed flour, and all types of chemicals that are in these foods. And so the difference is that you will not feel guilty or sad or any type of negative emotions when you eat food when you are hungry and you eat the food that you're hungry for, that you're satisfying your hunger, okay? Now, a craving and addiction comes with guilt and being upset or getting sick afterwards or feeling bloated. A craving is something that's deeply rooted, and it's almost like a drug, okay? Fruit and vegetables are not drugs. So they don't release the same effects on us. We don't get sick after we eat them. We don't feel guilty after we eat them. We don't regret it after we eat them. You know, I've never regretted having a smoothie or some watermelon or a mango, but I have regretted many, many, many meals of my life, many things. And I didn't even used to eat meals. I just used to eat. I would just eat all day long. And so, yeah, that is something that only a food addict will, relate to. A lot of people don't understand what I'm saying. Like my roommate, she cannot relate to me having a food addiction. And, I feel that she's very lucky that she never, ever dealt with that. But, I know there are a lot of other addictions that are worse than food. So I am grateful for that. There's, of course, drug addictions and gambling addictions and all types of other ways that people deal with life. And if you're someone who has had a food addiction or you currently have one, I'm actually looking for people that currently have one, because if you've already released your food addiction, I'm not really interested in helping you. You've already helped yourself. You've already done the work. And so if you currently have a food addiction, I would love to encourage you to reach out to me, because I have 2 spots left in my food addiction freedom course. It starts this Saturday, April 1st. And I'm really, really excited because every time I do this course, I learn new things to hopefully help people even more than I have already. And it's just a real big blessing to me. I've helped thousands of people, but for the last few months, I've been working with people in a group setting, so 20 women so far this year, and I'm very, very grateful. And I hope that maybe if you believe that you really deserve more and you are tired of going back and forth on these diets, doing juice cleanses, doing water fasts, losing the weight, gaining it all back, never truly getting to the core of your issues, I hope that you reach out to me, because that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for people that have tried everything, and this is the last resort. And, I don't want your last resort to be any type of surgery or dangerous weight loss pills. There are always side effects to these things that are so damaging to your body. And I know a lot of people, I have had clients over the years that have done these things and they have major health issues because of it. So I don't want you to make any decisions that negatively impact your health. And what I'm doing in my course is we are actually going deep. Of course, you're going to learn how to be a raw vegan, what to eat to be a healthy raw vegan, but you're going to learn, most importantly, you're going to learn why you are self-sabotaging yourself. And we are going to slowly work on, throughout the 6 weeks, eliminating those false beliefs. Okay, because there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of false beliefs that we have to get to if we ever want to heal. We can't just keep putting Band-Aids on. Okay, juice cleanses are Band-Aids, water fasts are Band-Aids. We're going to have to take the Band-Aid off. And we can rip it off very fast, or we can slowly peel it off. But in 6 weeks, we're going to do both, honestly. And the more you resist and the more you try to pretend that everything's okay, the slower it will be. But we will get the Band-Aid off, because food is the Band-Aid, and it's covering up other issues that we have to deal with if we ever want to heal and release our food addiction. And I was doing parts work on myself last night, actually, because I no longer have a food addiction, but I have this thing where I don't want to do what I need to do sometimes. Like, I don't want to be organized. I just want to wake up and do whatever I want sometimes. And I do that. And lucky for me, what I want is usually, going to yoga and going to the beach and being productive and creating content. But I have a lot of goals that I really, really want to achieve. And I want to finish my book and I want to publish it. My Eat Fruit Be Cute book. I have a lot of things. Oh, my taxes. I want to do my taxes. I don't want to file an extension. And so, there's things like that. Okay. I have to do a presentation soon, so I have to finish the PowerPoint. And, I often look at my to-do list and I don't do anything on that list, and I just do whatever I want. And I was doing parts work last night to talk to myself, to talk to the part of me that doesn't want to do that stuff, and then have a conversation with that part. It's called parts work. I learned about it from Teal Swan, and so I'd recommend you look it up. It's very powerful, and it's important to talk to that part and let that part talk back to you. And if anybody's listening to this and they're like, Jeanette, that's called schizophrenia. No, it's not. Because in schizophrenia, your parts don't talk to each other. Okay? And so I suggest you look it up. It's an amazing practice where you just sit in a room by yourself and you let that part talk. Like, why, you interview the person, the part of you that doesn't want something, that doesn't want to lose weight, that doesn't want to get fit, that doesn't want to be organized, that doesn't want a clean house, that doesn't want to be healthy or whatever, that doesn't want clear skin. Okay, and you talk to that part and you find out what they're scared of, what they're afraid of, why they don't want it. And it was very fascinating. And my roommate taught me how to do this, as well as Teal Swan. So I'd recommend it. And I thank you guys so much for listening. If you're interested in joining my course, we start in less than 5 days. So I'm really excited. And just send an email, jd@Ms.FitVegan.com. Send me the words "I am ready," and I'll send you all the details. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, my boo.